Alright, so this video is going to be quick, but it's just going to demonstrate a multiplication table. So just quickly, we'll go through, what a multiplication table looks like. 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Now, you at the top you got your numbers that you're going to multiply, and these are what they're going to be multiplied by. So 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, and so forth. As 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 4 or 2 times 3 is 6, and so on. Now notice that when excuse me, when you start adding an extra, a digit for like the number tens, then everything needs to get pushed over and it starts making it look funky. So this video is not going to be used to format the table, so it's not going to look perfect. If you guys want to do that, you can do that on your own. The whole video and point of it is just to demonstrate a nested for loop. When we're doing these, think about it. You got an outer loop. It has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then your inner loop will go through 10 as well, but it needs to, multiply, this times this, this times this, this times this, and so forth, okay? So, again, think about that kind of 21-speed bike with the bigger outer loop and then the inner loop that has to spin 10 different times, or however many times you want. I mean, I'm going to build this just as easy as possible, but I'm not going to ask the user to enter in whatever size multiplication table they want. I'm just going to put in 10, okay? So I'll say 4. I'm also not going to make it object oriented either, just because again, the purpose of the program is just to demonstrate, just another demonstration of a nested for loop for you guys. So we'll say int I equals 1, and we'll say I is less than or equal to 10, so it will include 10. And we'll say I plus plus, okay, and then we'll do a system.out.print, and this will print up our I. So this will be the what displays across the top. Then we'll do a for int j equals 1, and you could come up with whatever variable you want, but we're going to say j is less than or equal to 10 as well, and then j plus plus, and then we'll just do a simple system.out.print, and we multiply I times j, and then we add in a blank space afterwards. And once the inner loop is done, then we do a system.out.println, and that will go to a new line. So let's look at this real quick. Actually, yeah, okay, so you got well, and I didn't put the top one in. I could do that if you want, but either way, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, and so forth. Finally we get to 10 times 1 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20. Now again, remember I said things aren't going to line up properly because the spacing gets funky once you start adding in bigger numbers right here. But this is just a basic multiplication table. Again, there's ways to spice this thing up and make it line up properly and to do all that, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about that for now. So the most important thing is, can you understand how these nested for loops work? And then, if you want, you guys can go back and line everything up properly and figure that out. You'd have to use a bunch of if-else statements. So like if this time this is greater than 10, then you would use an extra space. You'd use an extra space in there. So that's it.